Hello, and welcome to Legal Acquainted, where we demystify the often confusing world of law. Did you know that how you react when police show up at your door can make a huge difference in the outcome? Today, we're diving into what you should do if police are at your home, ensuring you know your rights and how to handle the situation calmly and legally. We're talking about navigating that heart-stopping moment when you see a badge at your doorstep. So, buckle up, because we're about to break down the do's and don'ts of dealing with police at your door. Seeing the police at your door is not exactly how anyone wants to start their day. It's nerve-wracking. Your brain goes into fight-or-flight mode, but here's the thing. Panic is not your friend in this situation. This is where knowing your rights becomes your superpower. First up, the right to remain silent. You have the legal right to stay silent. Don't feel pressured to answer questions or offer explanations. Think of it like this. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So, when in doubt, zip it. Next up, the right to refuse a search without a warrant. Your home is your castle. The police generally need a warrant to enter and search your home. Think of a warrant like a permission slip signed by a judge. No warrant, no entry. Now, let's compare this calm, collected approach with a less ideal reaction. Imagine this. The police knock, and you fling the door open, flustered and rambling. See the difference? One scenario keeps you legally protected. The other ends with unnecessary complications. Let's talk warrants, because understanding them is crucial in a police encounter. Think of a warrant as a legal hall pass for the police to enter your home. A judge has to authorize it, and that judge better have a good reason. There are different types of warrants. A search warrant allows police to search your home for specific items related to a crime. An arrest warrant authorizes the police to arrest a specific person, and then there are exigent circumstances. This allows police to enter without a warrant if they believe someone is in immediate danger or a crime is in progress. If the police present you with a warrant, don't just blindly accept it. Ask to read it. Yes, you have the right to examine the warrant and make sure it's valid, specific, and signed by a judge. Is it for your address? Does it list the specific areas or items they're authorized to search? Understanding the nuances of warrants is crucial. So, stay informed, stay calm, and always ask for a warrant. Now, I know what you're thinking. You just said police usually need a warrant to enter my home. And you're right. However, there are a few exceptions to this rule, and they tend to fall under the umbrella of exigent circumstances. Let's say the police are chasing a suspect, and that suspect runs into your house. The police don't have time to get a warrant. They're going to barge in to apprehend the suspect. Similarly, if the police hear screams for help coming from inside your house, they can enter to ensure someone's safety. These are situations where the urgency of the moment outweighs the need for a warrant. But here's the catch. What constitutes a reasonable emergency? That's where things get murky. The police need to demonstrate that they had a reasonable belief that evidence was being destroyed or a crime was in progress. The key takeaway here is this. The police can't just use any excuse to enter your home without a warrant. Document everything if you find yourself in a situation where the police are claiming an emergency. How to politely decline entry without sounding like a conspiracy theorist. Let's say the police are at your door and they don't have a warrant, or maybe they're claiming exigent circumstances that seem a little flimsy. What do you do? Well, first of all, don't panic. You have the right to refuse entry, but you want to do it without sounding like you're about to start quoting conspiracy theories. Here's a phrase that's both polite and firm. I'm sorry, officer, but I cannot allow you to enter my home without a warrant. Practice it in the mirror a few times if you need to. You want to sound confident, not confrontational. Remember, you're not trying to pick a fight. You're asserting your legal rights. Now, the police might try to pressure you. They might say things like, "If you have nothing to hide, you'll let us in." Don't fall for it. Your home is your private space, and you have the right to protect it. If they insist on entering, step aside and let them in, but continue to verbally assert your rights. Say something like, "I'm letting you in under protest. I do not consent to this search." Recording the interaction. Is it legal? Lights, camera, legal action? We live in a world where everyone's walking around with a high-definition camera in their pocket. So, naturally, you might wonder, can I record this interaction with the police? And the answer, in most cases, is yes. You have the right to film police officers performing their duties in public spaces. And yes, that includes your doorstep. It's protected under the First Amendment, and for good reason. Think of it as an extra layer of accountability. Now, some officers might not be thrilled about being recorded, and they might even tell you to stop. Here's the thing, they can ask, but you don't have to comply unless they have a warrant or are actively interfering with an investigation. If an officer tells you to stop recording, stay calm and politely inform them that you're within your rights to film. If they persist, keep recording. This footage can be incredibly valuable if there's a dispute about what happened during the encounter. The bottom line is this. Recording the police can be a powerful tool for protecting your rights. Just remember to be respectful, don't interfere, and know your local laws. What happens if they search anyway? Fruit of the poisonous tree. Let's say the police ignore your polite refusals, disregard your carefully worded assertions of rights, and barge into your home. What happens then? Well, first of all, I'm sorry, that's a violation of your rights, and it's not okay. But don't despair, because there are legal avenues to address this. This is where the concept of fruit of the poisonous tree comes into play. This legal doctrine essentially states that any evidence obtained illegally is inadmissible in court. If the police illegally search your home and find a stolen TV, that TV is considered fruit of the poisonous tree. Document everything: the time, the officers' names and badge numbers, what they seized, and contact a lawyer as soon as possible. A lawyer can help you determine if the search was legal and whether any evidence obtained can be suppressed in court. Stay safe. Stay informed. Stay empowered. So, there you have it. A crash course in what to do when the police show up at your door. It's a lot to take in, I know, but remember, knowing your rights and staying calm can make all the difference. Always consult with a legal expert if you're unsure about a specific situation. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Legal Acquainted for more legal insights. Because in a world where legal situations can feel as unpredictable as a bag of feral cats, we're here to help you navigate the chaos with knowledge and, dare I say, a little bit of humor.